What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Welcome to Extra in the Ordinary podcast. Yes, the name has been changed for a few reasons. So, welcome to my subscribers. It has been a while. I had to figure out what I was doing. So, I just wanted to jump on real quick and give y'all an update of what's happening. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the podcast, Extra in the Ordinary. If you read what that means, you know what that is, but let me tell y'all. So, Extra in the Ordinary, why did I come up with that podcast name? Because I feel like everybody has extra in them. We're ordinary until we tap into God, which makes us extraordinary. So, I thought that was pretty fly, pretty deep. And if you look up the word extraordinary, baby, special, amazing. I believe that everybody's extra should be celebrated. If you graduated, if you got a good job, if you bought a house, if you, whatever, somebody be like, oh, you extra, celebrate that. You should be extra because God is extra, right? So that's why I came up with Extra in the Ordinary for the name, okay? So welcome to the podcast. Subscribe, like, share, comment, all those good things. So I think this video I don't know what the title is going to be yet, but I just wanted to come on here and share something with you guys that I've been experiencing in my own life that I think could help you guys. And, um, you know, just a word of advice, I guess, some encouragement, what God's been doing in my life, and it's been amazing. So, first, let me tell you guys this. When you pray about something, you have to pray and leave it alone. You can't continuously pray for something, right? Because that's like you're begging God for something that's already yours. When you pray about it and leave it alone, let God do his thing. Let him, and I'm saying God because I'm spiritual, that's what it is. But if you want to say the universe, I think it all comes together. The universe, God, all is working in your favor. So when you ask for something sincerely from your heart, believe that it's already yours. Don't keep asking for it over and over again because he knows the desires of your heart. He's not going to give you something before it's your time. So, quick testimony. As y'all can see, I'm at Allied, back at Allied. So if you watched my YouTube that I did, I think it was called Working Two Jobs or something, where I was working my client in the daytime, home health care, and then I was doing Allied at night, security. And I ended up walking away from Allied security and doing full-time at my clients, which the money for my client wasn't paying. It was not a good decision because, of course, I walked away from the better money, better benefits, because I was torn because I didn't want to leave my client. It was a bunch of little reasons why I chose that route. But when I did walk away from Allied, it wasn't right. And I knew it wasn't right. So I prayed about it, and I told God, I said, if you give me this job back, I'll do the right thing. I saw the vision. I saw what he had did for me when he gave me the job in the first place. That was for me to transition out of the home health care and be at Allied because the benefits was better, the money was better, the hours, everything was better. It worked better for my life. So I ended up walking away from Allied and being full-time at my clients. And in that process, it was so hard, you guys. It was so hard because I knew what I had did. I was like, oh my God, I'm not making no money. I love my client to death, but I have to make a decision for me and my family and my life. So I prayed about it, and it was just so clear. It was like, okay, it's time now. And when I realized when it was time, when I heard him tell me it's time now, baby, everything moved. And I say that to say I left Allied where I was at, making less money than I'm making now. I had not a good position because I was just sitting, not really doing anything, just being at the guard shack, which I really didn't like too much because I'm a people person. And when I went back, everything was lined up for me. I ended up getting a better position, which is security shift supervisor. Yay to me. And I ended up having to get my guard license, which is something that can go on my resume. And the pay is a lot better. Benefits is a lot better. I ended up getting the hours I wanted, the days off I wanted. It just like everything came together. So when I tell you, when you ask for something, once you ask for it and leave it alone, you got to be able to listen to when he tells you it's time now. That I've done all the things in the background. It's time for you to move. And he's going to give it to you. But he's not going to give it to you before your time. Because you have to be ready for what and prepared for what is to come. So I do know now that mentally I wasn't in a good place to be in this position that I'm in now. If I would have got this position back then, because I would have messed it up. Because I was still in a really bad grieving place of my daughter, rest in peace. Her birthday came in August. That was another reason why I ended up walking away from Allied, because it was just a lot. It was a lot, you know. So now where I am, I made it over that hump of my baby's birthday. I've grieved. And I was able to go back and first ask God for forgiveness, because he gave me this job and I walked away from it. I'm just so thankful and so highly blessed that he gave me another chance to do it again. And not only did he give me another chance to do it again, he gave me a better position, better money, better pay, pretty much a career. Seriously, like Allied, my position that I have, I'm shooting for account manager here in another year, maybe sooner than that, because his timing is his timing. So I'm excited about that. Like, everything just worked out, you know, and he gave me a second chance. So my message is, don't give up. Even if you did something wrong and you asked for something and you failed, or you didn't do what you were supposed to do by it and it was taken away from you, or you lost it or whatever, know that God has got something better for you. And he's going to make sure that you're ready. He's going to have things happen to you where you can see it. So many things happened to me in those 2 months when I left Allied. I'm talking about money. Money was funny. All kind of little things started happening to where it humbled me to be able to come back to this company and be authentic, be truthful, be honest. And that's how I got where I am as a shift supervisor. Didn't apply for that position, really don't got the credentials for it, but hey, God said I do. And it just turned out great, you know. So extra in the ordinary is you're extraordinary, baby. So that extra that you have, put it with your ordinary and see what God does. It's amazing. I believe that also he's for the collective of people, I think, ending 2024, he's putting us in a position of self, to where we are learning self before the end of this year, but not only just learning self, forgiveness of self, loving of self, because I believe next year is going to be a place where healing comes, where if you've lost people or there's been a miscommunication with people that you love, I think that's going to come back around. But first, it starts with yourself. You have to forgive yourself. You have to heal yourself. You have to be honest with yourself so that, you know, your heart can be, so God can see the authenticness and the realness in your heart. And he's going to give you the desires of your heart. I tell you that right now. You just have to be patient. Patience is something that I have. Hey, sometimes I lose it, but when I get it back, it comes back stronger and stronger, and I'm more patient than ever. So, Extra in the Ordinary podcast, it's about to do some things, and I know I've been saying that for a while, but who cares, y'all? I'm gonna keep on saying it because I'm gonna manifest it and I'm gonna speak it into existence. That's what I'm doing. So, Extra in the Ordinary, yeah, it's going down because, babe, I'm extraordinary, and so are you. So if you believe that and you know that, and you doing extraordinary things in your community, in your family, with yourself, baby, shine light on that extra. And that's what this podcast is. This podcast, Extra in the Ordinary, is for people that do extraordinary things. And that could be anything, kindness, helping somebody, being there for somebody, going back to school, graduating, getting a promotion, buying a car, buying a house. That's extraordinary things to me. So, growing within yourself. So, walk in your extraordinary. Okay? Be extra in the ordinary, baby. So, like, share, subscribe. I'm going to get off this thing. I just want to jump on, give y'all that message, my little testimony, real quick, how good God is. And you can make a mistake with God and he still will come back around and bless you with better than what you've ever imagined because he's extra. You're just ordinary, okay? So you're asking for a job, baby, he gonna give you a career. You asking for a car, a Honda, baby, he gonna give you a Bentley or a Mercedes, or because you're supposed to have that. It's called abundance. And we do not serve a small time God. He's big God. So I'm learning also, that's a message that I want to give you. I'm also learning that stop asking God for little stuff. You asking for gas in your car. Baby, that's done. Ask him to have gas in your car forever. I don't know. That was just something. Don't be scared to ask for big things. And that is my message, that I came in here just wanting my job back. I didn't care if I got the job back they gave me. I just wanted my job back. I wanted to be back with this company because I knew what I had walked away from. And when I came back, he gave me a career. And I was not expecting it. I did not ask for it, but God knew what I was capable of. So with that being said again, welcome to Extra in the Ordinary podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Believe in yourself. Believe in what you ask for too. If you ask for something, you got to believe it's yours. You can't ask God for something and then not believe it. That doesn't go together. So when you ask him for something, believe that he's going to do it. Believe that it's already yours. Just walk in it. If I'm asking right now, Lord, I need an apartment, or I need a house, or a condo, or whatever that is. And I believe that that's going to happen. And I've given him a date by when I want that to happen. So also be specific with your dates, because he's got to know, when do you want this by? It's almost like talking to somebody, making a delivery. Like, oh, hey, I'm ordering something and I want this delivered by November 7th at 12 o'clock. That's how specific you have to be, so that it can come to you like that. So, again, Extra in the Ordinary podcast. Still AP Real, y'all. Y'all know what's up. I love y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And, yeah, look forward to this extra thing happening because it's extraordinary, baby. Love y'all. Peace.